about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Biz Markie was honored yesterday, and his funeral took place in New York City. It was a public memorial service that followed, and you can watch all of that. That was available online. As we told you, BET did live stream that private service, and his wife, Tara Davis, spoke about the type of man that he was.
He was a man of God, and he was amazing. The thing I'm going to miss the most about him was every time he would see me, his face would just light up with that chiclet, toothy smile. Biz was my biggest comfort when I was down and my biggest cheerleader in supporting me and Avery in any of our endeavors that we were involved in. He was always like, y'all can do it. You got it.
All right. In addition, she talked about the Obamas actually sending their condolences.
Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, they sent me a heart-filled letter. Avery and I were blown away that they took the time out to send their condolences about the loss of our loved one in our family.
Biz Markie's daughter Avery also spoke.
He used to say to me and my mother, Christmas is every day, because every day I would come downstairs and see him sleeping on the couch or watching TV or playing with Major. And that might seem like a non-special and normal thing to you, but it meant everything to me because I got to laugh with him, I got to eat with him, I got to have conversations with him, I got to hug him and more.
Damn, sleep well, Biz. Sending healing energy to his family, his wife, his daughter, everybody.
Yes, so again, our condolences to the family and friends of Biz Markie. He was only 57 years old. Oh, wait, now, Wayne Brady confirms reports that he was a target of racist voicemails that was left at CBS Studios in L.A. That's where he hosts Let's Make a Deal. And there's a lot of bleeps in here, but you'll see there's some N-words, some F-words taken out. Listen to this.
As for Wayne Brady, make sure you don't give any of your zonk like every day, you cheating.
I'm sure we have a bunch of those.
Who left that, though?
We don't know who
just
left
a regular
it.
person just called up and left it on a voicemail.
The message has been turned over to the LAPD, and here is what Wayne Brady had to say on TMZ Live about this message.
I'm not mad. I'm a black man in America. I don't care what that dude has to say. In fact, the fact that he even referenced zonks in his tirade, thanks for watching. You think the best insult that you could come up with is to level that word, that piece of vitriol, that hate. You think that's clever? You think that's something that any black person walking in this country right now hasn't heard? You are the least of my worries.
I respect that, but I would rather have Dave Chappelle, Wayne Brady in that situation. I want to hear Wayne say, is Wayne Brady going to have to smack a bitch? Okay.
All right. So, yes, it's unfortunate that had to happen, but his response was, I think, a great response because clearly when someone does that, they're trying to upset you and anger you. And
yeah, it came from his response came from a healthy and healed whole place. I'm not mad at it.
All right. Now, Lizzo has some new music coming. I didn't realize it's been 2 years since she released new music. So she's finally putting out a single that's going to come out on August 13th. And I'm excited for that. I really like Lizzo. She posted New Era Bitch Rumors 8/13. So, yes, let's look forward to that. Now, DaBaby has responded to everything that's been going on and issued another apology. You know, he was dropped from Governor's Ball. We already told you about Lollapalooza, Day in Vegas. And he said, social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless DaBaby.
Well, we all know that free speech isn't free. There's a cost to everything that comes out of your mouth, and DaBaby's being held accountable for what came out of his, and he's paying the price right now. But after that, I really hope he uses this opportunity to learn, and we can make it a teachable moment for everybody, because there's quite a few things we can learn from this situation.
Yeah, it's a lot going on when you feel like everybody's ganging up on you and against you, and then you get defensive over comments that you made, when sometimes you just need to take a moment and say, okay, people were hurt and upset about this. Let me figure out why, speak to some people who might be able to help me.
Well, what he said was absolutely wrong, but let me ask you a question. Do y'all think he should be pulled and banned from these concerts?
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to listen. You're always going to be held accountable for the things that come out of your mouth. So, if these concerts and these festivals want to pull him, that's on them. But, here's the thing. It's not these festivals or these corporations' jobs, to do that. Because what we were talking about earlier, you were saying it was hypocrisy or something. What were you saying?
No, what you're saying that, it seems like they do it for people that they like or don't like. You look at all these artists and they can talk about gang violence, shooting people. There you go. Belittle women. They can, do all these things, but they pick and choose what they want to what they want to.
It's also a response to outrage, though, because it did become a viral moment. So it's not like if people got outraged about that, then yes, festivals would have to respond to that. That's really up to the people. What are you outraged about?
Because these festivals and corporations aren't reacting to what DaBaby said. They're reacting to the backlash from the LGBTQ community. So if we want the same level of accountability for artists who rap about violence or selling drugs or use of drugs or violence against women, etc., then the hip-hop community has to hold the artists accountable and stop passing off our traumas as culture.
Now, like we talked about Eminem, right? And Eminem has numerous homophobic lyrics, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What has Eminem ever been pulled for or banned from? I've never seen him say MTV Awards, Eminem's not performing because of some lyrics he said. I've never seen it.
Well, if people would be like, we're not going to attend this and we want you to ban him and pull him from the lineup, the pressure would force you to pull him from the lineup.
But my thing is,
like what
why do we
happened
attack
just now.
DaBaby and they never attacked Eminem?
Yeah, they
did attack
him.
Eminem.
They definitely attacked him.
And what did they pull him from?
There's so many articles of them attacking Eminem.
Okay, we talked about attacking him because of the attack, and they pulled him off of it. But they attacked Eminem, and what did he get pulled off of? I don't ever remember.
A lot of times Eminem did his own tours and concerts, though.
The venues could say we don't want him in there.
I do remember him he had to do the performance with Elton John or something like that.
When was that?
And he had a conversation. He did apologize.
And then didn't he go at Tyler, the Creator, 2-3 years ago?
And then he apologized after that, too, after backlash. And that's what DaBaby just did. He apologized after the backlash.
All right.
That's your rumor report.
All right. Now, up next, we got front page news. What we talking about?
Yes, let's talk about 2 D.C. police officers who responded to the Capitol insurrection have died by suicide. And so now that is 4 officers who responded that have died by suicide.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.